But that's why LA didn't get screwed, is because LA saw how everyone else was getting and they said that we're gonna be using our buildings that already exist.
Hey, the hot dog ladies are gonna be on fire.
Oh,
bro, I'm bringing out my own setup. Rice, bulgogi, and kimchi.
I'll put a Jumbi cart.
Now you're fat. You bought 3 Bart Brigade.
Welcome back to Careful Boys. We're talking about, are the Olympics a scam?
What was Joe Rogan saying about this?
So Joe Rogan was saying
He said it's a scam?
the money doesn't go to the athletes.
Oh.
It's part of this gigantic institution.
NBC.
There you go. Well, they're who buys the rights to distribute it, right? But the Olympic body is who puts on the Olympics.
So you know what I found out is since I think China, I believe, like they have every city goes broke after they host the Olympics.
Yeah.
So it used to be profitable, and then they said that this isn't the first time it happened. So previously, it was crushing it, and then it started becoming unpopular. But who revived it was when LA hosted it in the 80s. When LA hosted it, they, you know, like, we're the media capital of the world, right? So then we did it hard. We did like a good job with the promotion and the stories and
80s
everything.
Or Atlanta 96?
80s.
80s.
Yeah, that's what revived
They brought it back.
They brought it back.
Because Atlanta 96, everyone's already excited, remember?
Got it, yeah.
So before, how this worked was like all cities would submit and compete, and there'll be a big committee, and then they'll just be like, hey, we wanna host the Olympics, and everyone will fight for it. But over the years, like in 70s and whatever, it started to die out.
Yeah.
And then LA took it, and it brought the hype again. So then the way that they choose which city is everybody would go in and say like, hey, I'm Greece, I'm whatever, I want it at Athens, and then they'll vote, the committee will vote, and then they'll be like, all right, you get it, Athens. Yeah.
Do they
It's like,
bid on it? Is it like a bidding?
It's not bidding, but they compete.
Is it a lottery?
But there's all these,
It's like a pitch session.
there's all these like criterias, right? It's like, well, if you do it, then you have to build trains so our people can, you know, stay here. You got to build the stadium, and then the committee makes all this fucking money, right? But then afterwards, the city blows so much money. It's like they have these stadiums like in Brazil that aren't being used, and then so now every time the Olympics comes, everybody doesn't want them there.
Yeah, you can see pictures of like overgrown Olympic villages and shit. It's kind of wild.
And so like the recent one, it was there was one more country. I think it was
They were talking about
Germany
Rio, right?
or no. There's Paris. It's the first time when they chose 2 cities because no one actually
Was that recent?
submitted. Yeah. It's Paris, and there was another one. Maybe it was LA, but there was 2 cities, right? So like they try to do the thing where all these cities compete, but nobody fucking wanted to do it because we're like, well, if we get chosen, we have to pay so much, and then it creates like unrest within the country because none of the citizens want it there.
Yeah.
So for the first time, they said, I think it's LA and Paris, that they chose. Okay, 2024 is going to be Paris, and then 2028 is going to be LA. And then they're like, what the fuck? So they're thinking, if LA brings it back again, it might make it popular. But now they've changed the process, and cities now submit silently. There's no more like open bid of like, you see 10, 20 cities wanting to submit. Or it's just like everybody does it silently, and then it gets chosen because there's no demand.
Yeah. Wow. I do feel like the Olympics this year has been way more exciting, way more of a buzz.
Yeah.
What gets you excited?
I don't know if it's because of the opening ceremony. Well, just like the news, right? Like
Like watching a woman get punched by a man, you like really like that shit?
I was like, this fight should have gone on longer.
I'm telling you. You heard what it said?
Well, it just seems like I don't know. It just seems like everyone's more excited, but then we are coming off the Tokyo one, right? That was the COVID.
Yeah, so everybody's got a little bit more pent up, like, man, we haven't really gotten like the full scale. And also we're talking about accessibility now, right? Like how many, everybody's just watching on NBC or Peacock, like you can stream that
on demand, so they can watch the stuff that they actually want to watch.
Replay everything, like everything's just so easy to pay attention to and watch.
And I feel like there weren't that many big stories in the Tokyo Olympics. Like,
yeah, there wasn't.
It would just seem kind of like flat, where you're like, oh yeah, the Olympics is going on. But
the biggest story about Simone Biles getting the twisties and pulling out, that was crazy.
Wait, explain.
that was the biggest.
Explain.
So basically, in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, Simone Biles, who arguably the GOAT of all gymnastics, she got something called the twisties. But if people didn't know what that was, they just thought that she quit on the team.
Yeah.
And she explains it. The twisties in gymnastics is literally like your body and your mind are not in sync. So you think that you're trying to do something, and your body is just not doing it. Which, with the type of stunts that they're doing, that could land in straight up death. You know what I mean? Yeah, so when she knew, she was already running in her warm-ups and not connecting things at all, and then she did one of her first vault runs, and it just was not it. Even the commentator was like, we've never seen this.
She probably partied before.
She would never, dude. Simone Biles would never fucking party, okay?
Because if I was in Tokyo, I'd be like, I'm not missing out on the parties.
And ironically too, because it was the COVID Olympics, that was the first time that every Olympian didn't have their like family and friends there to support too. So it was just a totally different
Yeah, nobody was in the stands, right?
Yeah, that's why she was like, you know what? I don't feel it. This is not the vibe. I'm gonna go party. I'm gonna go ride that Mario Kart thing. And,
Yeah.
and then when it was time to show out, she's like, yo, I'm not feeling it.
I know. She had too much ramen the night before.
So she pulls out, and her team has to just figure it out. But the internet is obviously going ham on her as well. Yeah, they're just like, you're not the greatest. You're a quitter. Like,
It's okay. We have those days.
Well, look, she had a crazy comeback.
Yeah, and look at her
Hell
now.
yeah.
People forgot about that shit so quick.
but that, if anything, makes the story of this Olympics even more powerful. It's like, oh dang, everybody thought she was done because she's now the officially like the oldest Olympian to come back in women's gymnastics since.
How old is she? 45?
27.
Oh, okay.
And that's like old for
Killing it,
gymnastics.
That's
right?
old for gymnastics.
Yeah, because most of them are like 13 and shit.
Yeah, but how about the Russian lady? She's like 50 something still rocking.
In gymnastics?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, but what kind of which kind of gymnastic though?
She doing a floor routine?
There's a video of it, but the old lady was she's still killing it, bro. Her story was amazing.
She killing it where?
Like Russia couldn't. She found
At
out
the
her
Olympics?
son. Yeah, she found out her son had cancer, and Russia couldn't do it, so she moved to like some other country, like Germany or something like that, to help them compete. Saying, "No, could you take care of my kid, and I'll compete for your country."
And she's 50?
She's 50 now, and she still did it at Tokyo. I think that's what it was. That's how I found out about her. There's like a video of her in the 80s or 90s. And they were switching to the 2020. I was like, oh, shit was high, man.
Can we bet on the Olympics?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. People are doing it right now.
Do
I've
they
been betting.
always? Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing.
You winning? You losing? What are you doing?
12-team parlay.
I won some, I lost some, I'm broke even.
12-team parlay.
Can we talk
If
about?
it hits though.
Power walking.
Breakdancing?
No, can we talk about if it happens in LA?
It's happening in LA.
No, it is happening in LA,
Right?
but like, how lit is that gonna be?
It's gonna be pretty lit. I think.
Carjacking off the roof,
I hope I'm not.
criminal thing, burglary. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be insane.
Yo, is that why Newsom's cleaning up finally?
Yeah,
He's removing all the homeless right now.
Yeah, but where are they going? Van Nuys, motherfucker. That's probably where it's
The
going.
Supreme Court let them finally break up
Straight
the
up.
camp.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're using that, and then
Wait, what did you say about the Supreme Court?
Supreme Court let them clean up the camps. Remember?
Dude, because it has been cleaner, and I've been
But like, yeah, where are they going though?
probably Vegas.
Roll, Van
Probably go to
Nuys.
Vegas, underground in Vegas.
Probably sending them to fucking Hawaii.
Probably underground to Rio.
I mean, they do that,
do
but
that.
not a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure they do whatever the fuck.
But look, the Supreme Court said that for the entire nation though, right?
Yeah.
Well, as far as you don't have the right to camp on like a public sidewalk like the way that it wasn't sure about before.
These guys got a whole
Lots of
TV.
encampments on sidewalks still.
Well, those are being broken up though.
Yeah, Wayne last now, Bart, dude. Take it back, man.
No,
I don't know anything about
I saw them. I
California.
saw them on the way here.
It just depends on who's going to enforce it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That is crazy though. If they for real are somehow successful in removing all the homeless encampments on the streets, LA will be a completely different
Yeah,
experience.
it's great now.
Yeah, people will want to move back.
Yeah, but the people still suck.
But I don't think that.
COVID, I'm out in this fucking city.
Me and Subi are doing so great in LA. Come on, dude. We're doing great. Man.
I wonder if there's ever been a time like when there wasn't homeless people in downtown. Because ever since I remember as a kid growing up, we would go to church like out here in Lincoln Heights. We would have to pass through downtown, and it was always like that. Like there was never been a time where there isn't homeless people. So I don't know if that ever is possible.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, who's going to enforce it? That's the whole thing, right? Who's going to go to Skid Row and say you're all out of here? That's a tougher thing, right? Than
Hell,
like-
that's a whole war itself.
that's a tougher thing than like some random encampment that's bothering some business owner and they call the cops a bunch and
But the homeless, what do you call it? Like the homeless industrial complex?
Yeah.
It's $1 billion racket.
Oh yeah.
They make a fuck ton of money. So like people involved don't want to get rid of it.
Yep.
Of course not.
But yeah, in the biggest decision on homeless in decades, U.S. Supreme Court today ruled cities can ban people from sleeping and camping on public sidewalks.
What up, guys? Thank you for watching us for so long. If you like what we do, please support our Patreon. Joe, tell them what we have to offer.
So every week you get 2 videos. One never released director's cut and another one 2 half for YouTube, Patreon only. Every freaking week you get that. And you get access to our Discord where you can come chat with us.
And ask us questions that become episodes here because we're going to answer them and we're going to take it seriously and we want to give you the responses that you want. So come stay connected with us, join our Patreon, click the description below for full details.
You know what I think about? Like when you walk around Broadway, Julie, like the old part of downtown. Well, a lot of downtown's old, but when you walk around and then you see old footage of people dressing like nice in 1950s and it feels like, it's like, how the fuck was this that?
Yeah.
You know, when you walk down and there's like the jewelry shops, you kind of see old reminiscences of like what it used to be.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I've never seen it like that. It's been a wasteland like RoboCop style, like post-apocalyptic since the 80s when I remember.
In downtown?
Yeah. And then it actually got better. So like right now it's bad, but I think it's gotten better from the 80s and 90s.
Well, after the riots, right, downtown took a huge hit.
Yeah.
And like all those businesses just left if they could and all that kind of stuff. So I think that ultimately spurned a lot of that weirdness down there.
Damn, if they do the Olympics in LA, it's gonna be a fucking madhouse too.
Which
fucking
arenas do you
traffic.
think they're going to use?
Probably Coliseum.
Coliseum?
Yeah.
Crypto probably?
I heard that they're gonna put a turn SoFi into the pool.
Oh yeah, I heard
Dude,
about that.
SoFi
Dude, that
at the Olympics is gonna be sick.
Well,
We
they
can
just
all go.
to do Olympic prelims, not to brag, but they used the Colts Stadium and they built the pool on top of the field.
What?
That's insane.
And it worked and it looked great.
Bro, SoFi is
I heard
such a
about that,
perfect
too.
venue.
I heard about that.
That's crazy.
But that also means
such a good venue.
405 and 110 is fucked,
Yeah,
dude.
destroyed.
100%.
But quadruple.
But dude, we can't even film. If we're filming, God forbid, we're not. But knock on wood, we're still alive, and California didn't shut us down. No, but we have to be in Nevada by then. Come on, or I lose all hope. 2028, Jesus.
I just got in.
SoFi, Coliseum,
Maybe the new.
crypto.
That's how LA actually
Oh,
made money.
the Clippers arena.
What about all the where they play soccer? They play it in
The Home Depot Center?
BMO?
Home Depot. Yeah.
BMO's right next to
Dominguez Hills?
no the
Compton?
BMO, the USC BMO. There's two like stadiums there.
It'll probably be all of it then.
They better put
Oh, that's the
some money
Coliseum.
into
Yeah, that's Coliseum and the BMO.
That's
Stadium.
actually where they did it in the last
Hey,
Olympics.
you know how they're doing the surfing in Tahiti? Do you think they would do the surfing in like stateside, like Malibu or something?
Maybe
I mean,
Huntington Beach.
There's no waves out there.
I don't know. They did it in Tahiti, so I mean, we could. They might as well take it all the way to Hawaii. Yeah.
Because the waves in Tahiti, bro,
They're not big
they
enough
look
waves here.
nuts. The waves that those guys are surfing on, they look like monsters.
And they did it there because it's like French colony shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Hawaii
convenient.
then they probably.
They probably have to do Hawaii.
I think the only way LA is gonna make money is what they did in the 80s. Is they told the committee that we're only gonna host it if we don't have to build anything new and we get to repurpose everything that we have.
But that is true with LA. Is like it does have the infrastructure as far as like stadium wise to hold
Yep.
all these.
And again, like we were talking about, they don't pay the athletes, so it's like there's money somewhere else.
Well, and one of the weirdest things about the Olympics too is that if you just pick some random city and you're like, hey, we're gonna build this infra. Well, they're going to use it one time, and then it's not going to be used anymore. But in LA, when they built that shit, we used everything.
Yeah.
We used all of it.
Yeah.
I visited the Beijing 2008 Olympic like area.
Yeah.
It's like crazy how huge and epic it is, and also crazy how just vacant it is.
So they don't use it at all.
They only use the only thing that was like fully usable. Like people, like locals, will go to like the track and field and like exercise. Like
That's cool.
Like the
Like
way Asian people,
grandpas and
yeah.
shit?
And then people, there's like swimming programs, like classes and stuff in the gym. And it's crazy that like, you know, you can go
like
to a
ghost
community
towns.
pool.
Yeah.
It's that same type of culture,
Yeah.
but in what was the prestigious like Olympic pool.
See, that's kind of tight, dude.
But that's why LA didn't get screwed, is because LA saw how everyone else was getting fucked, and they said that we're gonna be using our buildings that already exist. So they didn't have to build anything new. They got to use university stadiums, the Coliseum, things like that, and they're just like, okay, we're gonna host it,
Yeah.
but we're not spending a dime.
But that's what I
on-
mean. Some cities they're not ready. They can't possibly host
Nope.
it, and that's why
They think it's gonna bring
surprised.
money in,
Yeah.
and it just
does.
backfires.
Well, it does, right? For a time,
yeah.
for a short period of time, and oh god.
We do have a lot of airports too, like Long Beach, Burbank, Irvine. So we do have.
One thing that they were talking about, and I think this is pretty smart, is instead of going city to city, just host it on like a parent city like Athens, where
Yeah,
it all
that
started,
makes so much
right?
sense.
And then they have permanent structures
yep.
for the Olympics.
That makes so much
Yeah.
more.
Because it'd probably be cooler anyway.
I think it should be Athens, like where it started.
I think they
sick.
like the tourism though.
Yeah.
They like the tourism aspect.
It's a whole racket in itself.
Hey, the hot dog ladies are gonna be on fire.
Oh,
You're gonna have
dude.
more cash, dude.
Bro, I'm bringing out my own setup. Rice, bulgogi, and kimchi, bro.
You can change your life.
chill, dude.
Just do that shit for 2 weeks.
Dude. I'm going hard in the Jumbi card right
I'll
here.
put a Jumbi card. Come on, Jumbi.
Now you're fat. You bought 3 Barbell Brigade. Let's go.
No, you can't get barbell.
They go to the physical gym.
Yeah, the gym's close by. Yo, what if you guys did something for the Olympics?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Like you
Yeah,
guys
like
could,
a special supplement or something.
Special supplement?
no, like athletes could work out for free or some shit, and then you get all these top-notch people coming in. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
You know what? Spam Musu bees, bro. That's all we gotta do.
What does that mean?
$10. $10.
$10 for famous
Damn rice and seaweed.
Oh, at Jumbi.
A little bit of teriyaki sauce.
Wait, you
I never
had it
heard
at
one.
Jumbi?
I had a what?
No, he had spam and egg rice. but-
spam and egg rice.
Oh, okay. Same thing. It's in the plate.
It's the exact same thing.
It's not the same, you
I was
know.
told by an old man, very old man.
Yeah, it's not
Wise
the same.
man.
It's not the, but yo, we gotta be prepared for it. For
20,
sure.
28.
2028.
We got 4 years to prepare.
Yep. Exactly.
What are we gonna do?
Whatever you want.
Just JK out of California.
No, he wants to do food vending.
I love it.
So he's gonna do like some Korean beef and rice.
We're gonna sell some Olympic shirts.
I like how you're planning ahead to sell food later.
Well, hold on.
We're not ready yet.
It's not just food. It could be anything.
Those- you
I'm
know
just saying.
There's 8 million people in this city.
Sell some
That's $8 million then. Come on, baby.
Yeah, but you can do it right now.
Nope.
Okay.
It's not special.
He's waiting for the
I'm
boom.
gonna get jacked out here. I gotta wait.
I love it. It's
Right
really
in front of
smart.
the freaking Coliseum.
You thought it out.
Where's the next Winter Olympics?
Oh, that's a good question.
It should be in Japan.
It's in between, right?
I'm gonna fall asleep looking it up, but
Do you guys watch it?
The Winter Olympics?
I do, yeah, snowboarding.
Snowboarding is sick.
Chloe Kim, dude.
Huh?
it's in Milan,
Chloe Kim-
Milano, Milano Cortana.
Have you guys been watching the skateboarding?
Nah.
skateboarding.
But some Japanese dude won, I think.
A lot of Japanese people winning the skateboarding. A lot of cool ass Americans winning.
Americans put some like flavor into it though. Yeah. I feel like the Japanese style is like do it crisp and clean and perfect, and then American style is like I'm gonna put attitude into it. Yeah.
So it's like all over Italy apparently. It's like Milan, Cortina, Verona, Vatina, Velivane.
See, that'd be a great
It's like
place.
5 of them. But they put all this shit in the title. Look, it's like Milano, Cortina. Why? So interesting.
Oh, it's 2026. Is the Winter Olympics?
That's because they're all like a train ride away from each other.
Oh, is that what it is?
This guy's been in Italy.
Verona, Venice, all of it's.
Does it get cold there? I guess it must.
It's
that
well,
was, like,
they
more
have the
fun.
Alps, no? Or doesn't the Alps go down to the North Italy?
I don't know. I just know it's Swiss Alps.
Is that where they do bobsledding? They do
Well,
bobsledding.
Verona is close to Venice by 1 hour train ride, so that's like more south.
Damn, what a man of the world. Look at you.
Yeah, this guy's a traveler.
I've been to Verona a few times. It's beautiful,
you?
beautiful city.
I never been to Italy.
Me neither.
I would like to go.
I want to eat
Best,
the real sketty.
one of the best countries in Europe because of the cuisine.
Yep.
Yeah, my favorite food in France was Italian food.
My favorite food in the UK was Indian food.
Fish
Indian
and
food.
chips?
Oh, Indian food.
Shit.
I don't know why
on
it's
fire.
done so different there.
on fire.
It's so fucking good.
Well, dude, you know what I mean? It's literally like going to fucking America for Mexican food down here.
Yeah, but like, there's so many Indians here, and it's good, but it's nothing
No,
close
but
to
there's
UK.
so many Indians.
That's
in the
true.
UK.
That's true.
But there's got to be something like the way that we talk about pizza and the water.
Yeah.
Oh, London water, UK water's good.
Yeah.
Like, you could drink from the tap out there. They don't fuck around.
Right.
California has really bad
Well, I think the
stuff.
Indian food here sucks because it's expensive to get actual good stuff.
Yeah, you can eat 2 little nugs
Well, samosas.
of chicken tikka masala. You spend $22 for the damn thing. You get 2 little nugs of chicken. That's it, covered in sauce.
Whack.
Covered.
Agree.
Whack.
Now I'm excited.
food.
Now I'm
I like
excited.
Indian food.
Always hungry.
Mango lassi, dude. Give me the farts, but I love it.
Oh man.
Give me the number 10. Tell the chef I said his mother's a goat. You still won't give me the goddamn 10, no matter what I do.
Your mother's a goat.